Okay, so this is a new passage. Let's read the passage. Two Apple stores in Delhi and in Mumbai opened in April 2023. Until now, Indians could buy Apple products in the country either online or through a vast network of what the company calls premium resellers. Will the newfound ability to sell products directly to customers in India, the world's second largest smartphone market, impact its fortune here? Apple has long tried to open physical retail stores in India. In 2019, the Indian government relaxed some investment rules, exempting companies selling cutting edge items such as Apple's iPhones, iPads from the restrictions. Apple first launched an online store in India through a website. So, see, if I do the mind mapping, so the first paragraph is talking about the two stores that have opened up, right? And that Apple has long been trying to open a store, but they were not able to because there were a lot of restrictions. But now that the restrictions are relaxed and the limitations are few, so they have actually opened two stores. Let's look at the next paragraph. Apple first launched an online store in India through a website which allows user to request for customized products. Apple's decision to open physical store in India could be a next step in the branding strategy. It is not as if it will change Apple's sales in any dramatic way, but it is still a key milestone, that will allow Apple to deliver to Indian customers the full Apple experience, right? Next, the iPhone is still an aspirational product in the price-sensitive Indian market. When you launch an Apple store, you are basically giving a premium experience to your premium customers. It might not pull up sales. So, see, there are two paragraphs which are talking about that, Apple sales may not change in a dramatic way. It will not change it. It might not pull up sales, but it will pull more people into the Apple ecosystem. Setting up an Apple store in India is also the statement that the country is now big enough for Apple to be actually interested in expanding operations here, and comes at a time when India is rising fast as a manufacturing base for the iPhone. So far they were just talking about, opening the stores, giving the customer the experience or full experience of Apple, bringing in more people, customers in Apple's ambit. Now this paragraph is talking about not just giving the customer the experience, but now that India is rising fast as a manufacturing base also. So there is one more additional information coming in. Apple first began making a lower-end model for the iPhone in India in 2017. Last year, it began producing its latest model of iPhone 14 in the country, which now accounts for 5% of its total production. For years, Apple had relied on China's sophisticated manufacturing network to produce the bulk of its products. But analysts predict that by 2025, a quarter of all iPhones the company makes could be produced in India. So far they're producing just 5%, but 25% of, and this is 5% of iPhone 14. But a quarter of all iPhones that the company makes could be produced in India. Apple was already making between 5 to 7% of its product in India, and they are targeting to go up to 25% of their manufacturing capacity. In 2022, Apple had a 60% market share in the Indian premium smartphone market, which refers to mobiles that cost $40,000, INR 40,000 or more, ahead of Samsung's 21% share. Apple is doing well across categories. The real issue will be to pull consumers to the flagship centers without alienating the partner sellers. Apple has finally understood that the India's premium market is growing, so why not be serious about it? So here, Apple, by opening these two stores, they are saying that they want to give the experience to the consumer, and they are now looking at India as a manufacturing base also. So these are the two main points that the passage has focused on, correct? Now let's look at the question. Question number 7 says Apple's aim is not only to increase sales of its iPhone, but to draw people into Apple's ecosystem. In the context of the passage, this statement means that Apple seeks to, option A, attract customers by displaying a wide range of aesthetically designed products. Aesthetically designed products, they have not talked about it. Bring customers into a network of related products which it offers. Option C, attract customers to buy its phone through innovative means. Buying through innovative means, again, not mentioned. D, be the market leader in the world of premium smartphones. They're not talking, so the passage is not about they becoming a market leader. The passage is about how they are looking at India as a important market now. So correct answer to this question will be B, that bring customers, because they've already said that, opening these stores might not pull up the sales, but it will bring customers into the network of related product which it offers. Apple's challenge while opening physical store is to, so if we go back, they said that the real issue will be to pull customers to the flagship centers without alienating the partner sellers. So earlier, as we read in the passage said that before opening these two stores, if you read here this part, they said that 1 second, where is it? Yes. Until now, Indians could buy Apple products in the country either online or through a vast network of what the company calls premium resellers. So they mentioned that earlier they were selling it through premium resellers. Now here, towards the end, they're saying that the real issue will not be to pull consumers to these flagship products, but without alienating. Alienating means that without, ditching the partners that we already have, right? A bit without letting go of these partners. So correct answer to this question is option A, that is to retain the links with their partner sellers while drawing customers to their stores. Based on the passage, which of the following is not true? Option A says regulatory restrictions were eased in 2023, which is not true because the passage clearly mentions that in 2019, the Indian government relaxed some investment rules. So the relaxation did not come in 2023. The stores came in, or the stores were opened in 2023. So this one is a incorrect information. Hence our answer is option A here. The Apple retail store in India will not have any impact on Apple's image. They have not talked about its image. B, not materially impact sales of iPhones. Let's park this one. Option C, drive healthy competition in the smartphone market. The entire passage is not talking about the competition from the other companies. Bring in more customers and increase sales. This is contradictory because the passage at 2 points mentioned that it might not increase the sales substantially. Let's go back and see. There are 2 areas where they wrote this. See, it is not if this will change Apple's sales in any dramatic way, the word dramatic here. And similarly, here also, it might not pull up sales, but it will pull more people into the Apple ecosystem. So if we go and look at the questions, the correct answer to this question will be option B. It will not materially impact. The passage uses the word dramatically. See, this is very important when we are solving a reading comprehension. That don't, get stuck on a particular word. That passage has used this word, so your answer option will also contain that particular word only. You have to think of it in a paraphrased way. So let's say that the passage is saying Saturday. So your option in the question might say day after Friday, day before Sunday. So think on those, lines, correct? So paraphrasing and knowing synonyms and antonyms and being very actively thinking about that. Okay, what could be the synonym? What could be the antonym when you're preparing, not on the day of the exam. Because if you're prepared, then it's going to happen subconsciously, right? So correct answer to this question will be option B. Next question. The main point in the passage makes is that Apple has realized the strategic importance of Indian market. Let's park this. iPhone was already popular in India. Now see, iPhone was already popular. They've mentioned this, but is it the main point? No, that is not. See, needs new branding and marketing strategy to compete with Samsung. Again, competing with Samsung or with any other company was not the main point, right? Needs physical stores to expand sales to more buyers of premium products. This is again contradictory because they have not opened the physical store to increase the sales. They have offered the store to bring in more people under their umbrella. So correct answer, if you read the last line also of the passage, will clearly say that Apple has finally understood that the India's premium market is growing, and so why not be serious about it? So that is that they have understood that India is a big market and it can also be a manufacturing hub for them, where they mentioned the figures that 25% of quarter of their production can happen in India by 2025 or something like that. Correct. So therefore, correct answer will be option A. Of the passage, India is now focused on Apple operations because no other country has the same ease of doing business. Nothing of this sort is mentioned in the passage that other countries are making it difficult for Apple to have to operate there. So out. It has the world's second largest population, of course, because then let's park it, because it is talking about from the market point of view that Apple can sell a lot of products here because it's the second largest population. See, American technology companies want to reduce their reliance on China. Companies, this entire passage is just about Apple and what Apple wants to do, whether they want to manufacture in China or India. So companies make it, again, a little far-fetched here. It offers the benefit of manufacturing base in addition to the market. Now, if you compare option B and D, B is, somewhat a little narrow option, because B, when it says that it has the world's second largest population, it gives us a hint that yes, there's it's a big market. But option D gives us a holistic picture, a comprehensive picture that in addition to the big market, it is also giving us a manufacturing base. Therefore, a correct answer will be option D. So I would like to say that, for today's session, this is all. Next time when we meet, we are going to see and we are going to solve the other questions that, that were there in IPMAT 2023. Reading comprehension, my suggestion is this much only, that please be prepared for paraphrasing and mind mapping, that what was there in first paragraph, what was there in second paragraph, and will come with practice. So keep solving reading comprehensions, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.